Conservative rebels inflicted a humiliating defeat on Theresa May in the House of Commons as they backed an amendment to her flagship European Union withdrawal bill over Parliament's right to a meaningful vote on the Brexit deal. As the Prime Minister prepared to meet her fellow EU leaders in Brussels on Thursday, a series of last-minute concessions by ministers and intense pressure from Tory whips failed to deter 11 of the government's MPs from voting against the leadership. Backers of Amendment 7, tabled by former Attorney General Dominic Grieve, included former Education Secretary Nicky Morgan, former Business Minister Anna Soubry, and Cambridge MP Heidi Allen. MPs cheered and waved their order papers as the result of the crucial vote was read out, revealing the government had lost by 309 votes to 305, May's first Commons defeat over Brexit. Grieve's amendment had the effect of limiting ministers' power to make sweeping changes to the law before Parliament has approved the Brexit deal. The victory heartened proponents of a soft Brexit, who hope that over time they can use May's narrow working majority in the Commons to shift government policy towards a closer ongoing relationship with the EU. Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn described the result as a humiliating loss of authority for the government on the eve of the European Council meeting. He added, "Theresa May has resisted democratic accountability. Her refusal to listen means she will now have to accept Parliament taking back control." A government spokesman insisted, "We are as clear as ever that this bill, and the powers within it, are essential. This amendment does not prevent us from preparing our statute book for exit day. We will now determine whether further changes are needed to the bill to ensure it fulfills its vital purpose." Brexit Secretary David Davis tabled a written statement on Wednesday morning, promising MPs a vote on the final Brexit deal before Britain leaves in March 2019. The government has committed to hold a vote on the final deal in Parliament as soon as possible after the negotiations have concluded. This vote will take the form of a resolution in both Houses of Parliament and will cover both the withdrawal agreement and the terms for our future relationship, Davis said. His statement was aimed at assuaging Grieve's concern that ministers could use the powers in the bill to press ahead with Brexit without full parliamentary scrutiny. But the rebels stood firm through 8 hours of heated debate in the Commons. Just minutes before the vote was due, Justice Minister Dominic Raab said the government would table its own amendment later during the bill's passage through the Parliament to put into law the idea of a meaningful vote on the final deal. But Grieve insisted, "It's too late," and joined Labour MPs in the division lobby. Stephen Hammond, one of the rebel MPs, was quickly sacked as vice chair of the Conservative Party. Labour sources said their own whip's efforts to convince the Brexiters in their own party to vote for the amendment had been crucial to the crunch vote. Leave supporting MPs including Dennis Skinner, Graham Morris, Ronnie Campbell and John Mann all voted for Grieve's amendment in order to inflict defeat on the government.